Rock Zone. Kawan J.
DJ One. The mixtape show.
Follow DJ Kawan on Instagram at Kawan J.
Never understood what you thought it all. True story. Rock that bitch.
DJ One.
All right. That was the homie Jason Famous Beats. The name of that joint is called Grand. And welcome back to the Mixtape Show, everybody. I'm your host, DJ Kawan. It is time for our second hour. We got our Artist of the Week tapping in, man. He goes by the name Jason Famous Beats, joining us here in the Mixtape Show. And for those who know me, man, they know I respect and love the people who really don't get a lot of credit, man, behind the scenes. You got your producers, you got your sound engineers, you got your people who mix and master everything. And those are the unsung heroes, man. So it's always dope for me to talk to somebody like this guy, especially somebody of his caliber. He goes by the name of Jason Famous Beats. Welcome to the Mixtape Show, brother. How you?
Man, I'm doing great. I made it, Kawan. I'm on the Mixtape Show, man.
Stop it, man.
Yeah, no, most definitely, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you looking out. Reaching out to me, man. It's definitely an honor and a blessing, man. I appreciate it.
Definitely, man. No, hey, you home, man. This is home now. You know what I'm saying? We just gave you a key. Anytime you want to come home, just come on home, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So, Jason,
they call me the latch kid. You know what I mean?
Where you represent from, Jay? I never did ask you that before, man. Where you representing from?
Well, you know what, man? I got a crazy story because I moved around so much. But basically, I'm in PA.
Okay.
I'm right over the border of Jersey. I'm on the Trenton side of Jersey. Right off of there. I'm on the PA side that borders Jersey.
Yeah.
Trenton.
Yeah.
So it's Doylestown, Pennsylvania, man. But I'm originally from New York State. I was born in Terrytown, New York, which is Westchester County.
Okay.
Over the years, man, family moved around a lot, but this is where I've been for a long time, and I call it the woods. Just out here.
Yeah, I'm very
doing
familiar.
my thing,
Very familiar with the area, man. In my daytime life for work, I do a lot. I do travel in the East Coast is some of my territory, and in Trenton is where the job I work for.
Gotcha.
We have some distribution centers up there, so I'm up there a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm up there. I hit that bridge a lot, bro. I know just what you're talking about.
The classic Poor Righteous Teachers Bridge.
Yeah. I'm there. I'm between there and Hazleton a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
No, man. No, so I know, like I said, me and you've been chopping it up here for the past few months, actually, with your music submissions and stuff like that. And then I check out your page, and every time you post a new beat, I'm just like, man, this dude right here is nasty with it. You know what I'm saying? And
man,
I definitely wanted to wait until we had an open space to do it. And this is perfect, man, because we live again with the program, and it's easier for me to do it this way with you just calling in. Because I've been meaning to get with you for a minute. We used to do the pre-recorded joints, but it just something always kept coming up, man. So God worked in mysterious ways, and here we are. And tell us about you, man. I know you like you said, you moved around a lot. When did you get into the actual art of producing and making melodic sounds and representing the culture, man? When did that start for you?
Well, I like to think of myself as a well-rounded music lover as creator. When I was very young, I was exposed to a lot of music. I have an older brother and a cousin. They were around the similar ages, and they basically, would just show me everything, which is a blessing, man. They would show me, whatever was hot at the time. I can remember my cousin pulling out a pair of Bally's, telling me, like, you got to get these, you know what I mean? And I'm this little kid, just bugging out. So basically, man, I got into listening to music at an early age. And then from there, I got the hip hop bug, man. And I started DJing here and there, a bedroom DJ, like a lot of people start. You just try to mimic records, I always loved, I'm a big Juice Crew guy, man. So I listened to Marley and and just bug out and stare at these record covers, man, and say, how do I do this? And then over the years, I met, different people and started understanding, oh, this is a sampler, this is a drum machine. And I would probably say around 95 is when I started actually making beats. But I DJ'd, since I was like 15 years old, and just did, the local party scene and DJ for friends. But around 95 is really when I started getting into the whole, aspects of creating a song, making a song, scratching on a song. And I was actually taught how to make beats by a DJ by the name of DJ Otts, who's from Trenton. And my high school days, I would travel over the bridge over there, and we would just bug out. And he took me in, man, under his wing. And he was older than me, but he taught me on an SP1200, the EMU
Classic.
SP1200,
Yeah.
and I'm very thankful to learn on that since it's such a legendary piece.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, and then over the years, got different equipment, skills got better, and now I bring to the table what I create in the basement, and I just love making beats, man. I love this thing called hip hop, and I just want to leave a mark and a sound that says, this is Jason Famous Beats.
Yeah, man. I always said producers who came out of that era, that 90s era, probably, besides, I say like the Motown and all those guys, but that, because, that 90s era, that was bred by poverty, you know what I'm saying? We couldn't afford the instruments and stuff like that, so we had to make a way, you know what I mean? And those producers who could take those records and find those samples and chop and loop those things up on that equipment compared to what's out now has always been amazing to me, man. Me and my wife always get stuck on like the YouTube videos, or we'll watch the producers who, I forgot who does it. I think it's Complex, where they send the producers into the record store and they just make them blindfold.
Oh, yeah.
I just love watching that kind of stuff. Or I love talking about how producers take those samples and it becomes those hits and stuff like that. Because I love that era, man. I just love that era producer who does that, man. And it's dope when I hear your music, because I could definitely hear that. Like I said, things are a little bit more digital now, but you still kind of stay true to those dusty, crickety hip hop sound.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the, that I could still keep it gritty, man. There's a way, I basically, certain things I'll tune to sound like an SP. I mean, there's nothing like that ringy noise, that lower bit level that just gives you the chills. So when I make stuff, man, I just, in my mind, I always remember like the stuff I loved, and I just try to make music, that doesn't sound like, it basically has that influence with the twist up, that all those elements get twisted up into a 2021 version. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just try to make it off memory, of just music I love.
Yeah. Do you still enjoy like the digging for the record? Is that technique still the same for you, or is it more digital as far as that?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I mean, it's not as much as it was where that was, that was my gold mine. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody has all the, those crates of records and those gems. I still have them, but I don't really proceed that just only that way. I mean, now technology gives you so many opportunities, with different sounds and these different programs and emulations and all this stuff. So it really depends on the project I'm doing. Sometimes I get in these modes of like, all right, man, I'm going to make stuff where I'm just chopping samples. I'm just going to make some weird melodic stuff. I'm going to make some dark beats, whether it's from vinyl or whether the sounds are coming from internal instruments, whatever it may be. So, yeah, it just depends on the approach. Basically depends on what the vibe is I'm feeling. So yeah, I go back and forth.
Yeah. So take me back to when you had that first, the first artist that hit you up for a beat, man, and take me back to that feeling, how you felt when that happened.
Well, I'm still waiting for the money.
Okay.
Nah, I'm playing. No, when you know, when the SP 1200 days were in full effect and Jason Famous Beats was doing his thing, you know, it was just friends of friends. Like,
Mhm.
yo, man, what are you doing? You
Mhm.
know, oh wow, I didn't know you made beats. You know, and just getting with different people and you know, working and just getting myself up to a higher you know level,
Mhm.
making beats
Mhm.
from that. But I could probably say the first thing, be honest with you, man, the first thing I did was just for myself.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I love hip hop so much, and I'm not an amazing MC, but
Mhm.
every now and then I'll do it just for the love and the respect and the, you know, the overall feeling that it gives me. So I would really say, man, it was just beats I made, and then just basically wrote rhymes to them myself.
Mhm. Okay.
I know a lot of producers do that. They have that in their mind of like, when they're making beats, they can already hear the person rhyme, and then they know where to set up
Mhm.
the drops, the breaks, the intros. So I'm kind of like that. I kind of have like this internal MC, you know, talking to me while I'm making beats. So I would say, yeah, man, it was really just myself, and then you know, friends of friends, and yo, my boy runs, and you know how that goes.
Yeah, yeah. I hear that, man. Now you released some joints that you sent to us, and we've been playing it. Are these singles part of a project that you've been working on, or is this you just kind of releasing them as they come along?
That's a great question because I ask myself that every day. There is a bunch of beat tapes, with beat albums, whatever you want to call them,
Mhm.
instrumental albums that I have on, you know, all the digital platforms as
Mhm.
well as Bandcamp. And then basically a lot of the stuff that I'm sending you and, you know, people are hearing is just singles because I'm trying to figure out, man, the way the game is working right now.
Mhm.
You know, you put something out 1 week and then the next week it's old because people are just
Mhm.
firing music out,
Mhm.
and it's all great music. So it's like a competitive race of singles
Yeah,
is how I'm looking at it right now.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I would love to put all these under one umbrella of an album and say, yo, this is Jason Famous Beats compilation with different artists. But I just have a feeling, man, you do that, it's kind of limiting, I would say, your release,
Yeah.
if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I basically just put out singles, man.
yeah, yeah. Basically,
you know,
it's
just-
kind of like promo work for you, kind of, right? You just kind of like,
Yeah,
let me throw it
yeah,
out there,
right,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Let me just put this out and see what the people think, and
Yes.
if they call for something, and we'll put something together. So yeah, I definitely get that.
Yeah.
Brother. I definitely get it. Yeah,
Absolutely.
the game is weird right now, man. We're in a real weird space as far as how music is consumed, because like you said, people, they listen to you today and they tired of you today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know,
Right,
it's hard to find that vein for people to really go back and really listen to those. Like for instance, who just released the album? Let me think. J. Cole, he just released the album, right? It was the greatest album in the world. You really don't hear much about J. Cole's album yet, and it's not even 2 months old yet. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Or even Tyler the Creator. I was listening to it last week, and how everybody was saying it's a really dope album, and I don't hear nothing about it now. So it's kind of like people don't consume music that way. And like you said, maybe that single thing is just the way to go for now until somebody calls for something further, man.
Right.
Because I've been thinking about it too, man. I've been like, I want to do something music wise with the artists, because there's too many dope artists that come through the show, and I was like, I would love to put a project together, but it's like you said, man, it's like you put all that time and energy and money into it, and then you don't want to put it out, and people forget about it. You just got to keep pushing, keep pushing it, you know?
Yeah, I kind of feel it's, you know, because of, you know, obviously I don't want to date myself, but when I was younger, you know, I mean, I very, very vividly remember, you know, laying on my bed, looking at the Audio 2 album, while the record's playing, but just staring at the cover, looking at the back of the cover, looking at the, you know, the airbrush, the Shirt King shirts and all this shit, just having it blow my mind while I'm listening to the album.
Yeah.
So I think not having that I think that's where we're missing everything. I think, you know, having a physical copy of something and being able to just sit and dedicate your time to that album, music, whatever, single, whatever it may be. I think that's the reason why everything is moving so fast.
Yeah, the tangible. People don't appreciate the tangible things anymore right now.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, vinyl's making a comeback, but it takes 15 weeks to come in now, and you know, it's expensive.
No, right. Well, that's
so.
what I mean. Yeah, you know, it's definitely a different ball field we're playing on right now. But
Absolutely.
I don't know. Somebody out there has to come up with something
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you can, you know.
Yeah. It's out there somewhere. We just got to all, you know, put our heads together and figure it out, man. Definitely.
Right.
Man. So do you have a maybe an artist that you really would love working with right now? Is there anybody on your radar that you like, man, I would love to get this guy, you know, a nice little pack of beats and see what he can do with it?
Sure, man. I mean, I at this point, I'm really thankful for the crew that basically I've been doing a lot of tracks with, and that's, you know, Mike Titan, that dude Spitz, he goes by, A7MC, Navek V, Witchcraft, Jabaz, and Folex from a group called Justice System, and I'm just really thankful to work with all of them. And be honest with you, I'm the type of guy like, hey man, you come to me and you got something that grabs my ear, I'll work with you and anybody. I'm that type of guy. I just want to make, like I said earlier to you, I want to make music that's just going to leave a mark. So I'm open to whatever. You know, if someone's listening right now, you know, after the show, you can go to Instagram and say, yo, Jay, I got this, you know, I'm interested in making this kind of beat. The way I set my Instagram up is basically like a preview page, you know, of my different styles and what I can do. So I usually tell people when I do get hit up, like, go through the page, and if there's something you like and it's available, we'll make it happen. You know, I'm definitely on collaborating with everybody out there, man, because that's the only way, you know, this thing we love called hip hop, man, is really gonna come back to the forefront. You know, I hate talking about, you know, oh, this is going on now and it's blah 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 blah. It's time to just drop all the negativity and have everybody put all their energy into the boom bap, and that way it'll come back, because everybody's just gunning for the same thing, and they want that sound back. Yeah,
and if I know the trend, it seems like, as far as the boom bappers and the hip hoppers now, is we're getting back to the MC and the producer doing the whole project together, which is super dope. Right. You know what I'm saying, with Nas and Hit Boy and Benny the Butcher and Hit Boy, and, you know, Pete Rock.
Yeah, man, and that's,
Pete Rock and Sky
that's
Zoo.
what creates the sound.
Yeah. I think I'm always welcome to hear that, man. Even with the artists who are unsigned, you know, doing a project with one producer, I think it's dope, man. Like you said, it creates a chemistry, it creates a sound.
Yep.
And it makes people want for more. You know what I mean? So social media, man. How about that? Let's for the artists out there who may be listening and they want to listen to your page.
Sure.
Where can they go listen to that?
Social media, you can definitely go to Instagram. That's Jason Famous Beats, spelled all normal, no crazy spelling. You could go to Spotify, same thing, Jason Famous Beats, iTunes, Jason Famous Beats, or my favorite, Bandcamp, which is jfamous1 at bandcamp.com. So yeah, you know, I go through DistroKid, so they put that stuff, you know, very accessible to everybody everywhere.
Yeah.
And if you want to just email me and you know, just be like, yo, what's up, man, I want to do something, make something happen, you can get a hold of me at jfamous1, and don't laugh, it's at comcast.net. I got the old school joint, so it's jfamous1 at comcast.net. I'm not changing it. Everyone's like, yo, you need to upgrade this, but I said, man, listen, it works fine. I'm not changing it.
I know,
it's
right?
just like equipment. It's like equipment, you know, new stuff keeps coming out, and they're telling you, yeah, man, this thing got it's a drum machine with a Ferrari engine under the hood. Hey man, if the Chevrolet's still running, I'm still driving.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I still got 1200s, brother. I don't go nowhere without
Right,
them.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
There's no need.
There's no
need
need.
to get anything else.
They
That's it.
built like tanks, man. Why do something different with them? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's why I got back problems.
Yeah, definitely, man. Well, I'll tell you what, brother. You already know, man. The door is always open, man. Whenever you got anything going, just keep sending the
Thank you.
music. Whenever, if and when you do want to do a whole project, man, come on back and we could do a listening sessions to that. And
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
actually when we play this joint, I'm gonna talk to you about something else too. But definitely, man, you are a fan of the a fan, but you're a friend of the show. Your family.
I am a fan of the show.
We like to call you a love down. Oh, and you got that's right. Let's get to that too real quick. You got your own platform as well too. Let's plug that, man. What's the name of that?
Yeah, man. Big shout out to my man Cut Supreme. We do a show together. And he brought me into it, man. So I'm really thankful for that.
Mhm.
That's called Out of Phase. It goes down every Monday at 6 p.m. where we highlight producers. So basically, you got me hosting it. So if you can stand me for an hour, you got me hosting it. But Cut Supreme basically takes all the beats from whatever producer we're featuring on that day, and I mean he cuts it up, he blends it, he does everything. Puts that together, and then I go over it, and basically we just dedicate an hour to a producer and let people know where they can find that producer, get a hold of them at. It's just something, man. When Cut Supreme presented it to me, man, I was thankful, first of all, but second of all, I was like, wow, man, this is another way I can give back to the culture. So it airs once again every Monday, 6 p.m. on rap.fm. Big shout out to E-Rock over there. And it's also on Cut Supreme's Mixler channel, which is called the Trimix Party.
Nice. And are you guys contracted to be on that specific station or anything like that, or is it just kind of like you guys just go to work and you know what I mean? As far as
I'm sorry, man. What was that?
I said, are you guys contracted to that station? Are you exclusive to that station at all?
No.
Oh.
It's simulcast.
Okay, because I listened to the show. Like I said, I've been checking it out the past few weeks, man, and that's definitely something I would love to add to our station. If you guys are interested,
Oh,
coming on.
got you. Okay.
And that's what I was
I
asking.
got to talk to Suge Knight first.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. have him call my Suge Knight. We can talk business.
Yeah.
Definitely not. Yeah, because I'm always looking to add dope programming, man. Some unique programming to the
understand.
station. So yeah, we can
appreciate
definitely talk
that.
about that later for sure, man. Dope, man. But like I said, brother, this is definitely always open for you. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody in your team if they got music. I know. Like you mentioned a couple artists, they sent music our way already. So the door's always
Yeah,
open, man. Let's just keep networking. Let's keep these doors open, man. Let's keep giving back to hip hop and let's take over one artist at a time, one listener at a time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I couldn't say it better, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, Kwan.
Definitely, man. Hold on there real quick, man. We got the homie Jason Famous Beats. We're gonna get into this joint called My Audio. And who's this featured by, man? Who's featured on this joint?
This is with Navek B and A7MC.
There we go. Let's get
Oh no, I'm sorry. You know what?
uh
Man, sometimes I can't even remember. I'm getting old. That is with my man Nick Dillinger and Navek B on that.
There we go. My Audio, man. Jason Famous Beats, man. I appreciate you calling in, brother. Like I said, first time, but definitely not the last time, man. And this is home to you now, all right?
Yeah, man. I made it. I'm on the mixtape show with Kawan. I made it.
All right, man. Hold on just a second, bro. I'm gonna talk to you about something. We'll be right back.